Good morning, everybody. It is November 16th, Thursday. It is 8:10 in the morning. Okay, so what I've got for you this morning is the introduction to the heart of the artist. Those artsy types. But then no artist is normal. If he were, he wouldn't be an artist. Normal men don't create works of art. They eat, sleep, hold down routine jobs, and die. You are hypersensitive to life and nature. That's why you are able to interpret for the rest of us. But if you are not careful, that very hypersensitiveness will lead you to your destruction. The strain of it breaks every artist in time. Irving Stone, Lust for Life. Some time ago, I spoke at a church conference in Fort Lauderdale that was attended mostly by pastors and church leaders. I talked about the current state of church music and the future of the arts in the church. However, my deeper passion is for Christian artists to be living lives of integrity and godly character. So I sneaked in a few words about character and integrity. I hardly mentioned it, yet there was a flurry of questions afterward, all dealing with the issues of character and integrity in the lives of artists in the church. Character is fast becoming the hottest issue facing artists in the church today. In fact, the majority of the questions I get about church music ministry never have much to do with music. They revolve around character issues. How can I get my people to serve with a servant's heart? How can I cultivate unity on the team? How can I get my vocalists or my drama people to get along with each other? What should I do about the attitude problems of a few of my musicians? The music department and other arts related ministries have become a hotbed for major character problems in the church. I've even seen more than a few music ministries blown apart because their leaders failed to address such character issues. I've had pastors call me frustrated over character issues they see in their music staff. Our music director doesn't listen to suggestions, they'll say, or he doesn't take criticism well. He's not a team player, he's more interested in doing his own thing. I've also heard music directors express similar frustrations about their volunteers. So and so is a great keyboard player, but they're just so difficult to work with. Or our key vocalist throws a temper tantrum and threatens to quit once a month. We're scared because we can't afford to lose any of our best vocalists right now. What should we do? For too long, churches have ignored the problem, letting character issues in the lives of artists slide. We've turned our heads, hoping the problem would go away by itself, but it never does. A pastor sat with me on the bus back to the hotel at this conference in Fort Lauderdale, and he said something very revealing. I just leave those artsy types alone. They're kind of in their own little world anyway. What did he mean by those artsy types? How do you know if you're one of those artsy types? If you love music, drama, art, film, photography, dance, sound, or lighting, if you love doing artistic things, singing, playing, performing, writing, creating, or expressing, chances are you have some kind of artistic streak. large or small, or somewhere in between. You might be someone trying to pursue a career in the arts, or someone who dabbles in the arts as a hobby. Maybe the extent of your artistic involvement is that you sing in the back row of the church choir. You might be an amateur, or you might be a professional. You might be a performer, a creative person, or both. Perhaps you work with artists or live with an artist and want to understand us artsy types a little better. Unfortunately, there are certain negative stereotypes that are attached to people with artistic temperaments. Some people say that we are temperamental and eccentric. Some people think we're difficult and strange. Some might say we are moody and emotionally unstable. Others see us as free-spirited, quirky, and undisciplined. Excuses are often made for the shortcomings of the artistic temperament, more so than with any other temperament. The problem occurs when we artists buy into those excuses and use them to justify unacceptable behavior. The negative stereotypes are unfair because not all people with artistic gifts fit the mold. My son informed me the other day that in school he was learning about how weird musicians are. He had been taking a music appreciation class, and what impressed him the most was that Beethoven had such a bad temper that he would cause a scene in a restaurant if his food wasn't right. The women would throw their room keys on stage at Franz Liszt, and that Wagner was a quirky man with strong anti-Semitic views. Since so many of the musicians he was learning about were very strange, it made me wonder what he thinks about me. Okay, so that's all I've got for this video. If you like this content, like this video, or comment below. I would like to know your thoughts on this or anything that you would like to add. Now, don't forget to go out there and rainbow it. Flood the world with love, peace, joy, and charity. Thank you, and have a good day.